Good day, and welcome to episode 26 of Becoming Her Anyways, the chaos that I call my life, otherwise known as this podcast. On today's podcast, what I really want to talk about is being in my self love era, being in the era of I don't really care what other people think about me. This era is fabulous because it allows you to grow, it allows you to develop. It's letting me leave a legacy and not give a crap about what other people think, because at the end of the day, we're all wearing the same death. It doesn't change the style in which we go out, may differ, but death is the same for all of us. We will cease to exist. And I'm trying to leave a legacy for my girls behind, hence the reason I wrote the book, hence the reason I'm working on the next, hence the reason why I'm trying to keep You Totally Got This Girl going. And I'm just trying to evolve. Number one, I want to be the best version of myself for me. And then second of all, I need to be the best version of myself for my kids. And what I've realized is that the stronger you become, the more weak people try to make you. People will always constantly try to shrink you when you shine. And when I shine, for some reason, it disturbs people's peace, because I flow with an energy that some people are attracted to, animals and small children especially. But I just don't care to entertain the people who can't allow me to be me or just love me for being myself. And I'm in my self-love era, and I'm also in the era of I gotta let shit go. Friday, sorry, still battling this cold that's been going on, I swear, for 2 months. I get rid of it, then it comes back, and what I'm finding is it's a lot of postnasal drips, probably allergies, say that you. But on Friday, someone asked to speak to me about something that was really none of their business. Part of the conversation was something that I could maybe understand was their business, or that I could appreciate their opinion on, but the second portion of the conversation was none of their business. And what I realized is that this person is constantly trying to shrink me, speaking ill about me. Someone walked into a conversation that she was having about me and even actually texted me to let me know. And I realized after she had spoken to me, and she was just trying to shrink me, I don't care. And when the person text messaged me to let me know that he had walked into a conversation about me, and obviously it wasn't good, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I am no longer going to allow people to shrink me or belittle me and care about it. Others' opinion of me is none of my business. And if someone doesn't like me, oh well, their loss. I know that, and it might not be a loss to them. That's not to be vain or cocky. I'm not everyone's cup of tea, just like everyone ain't my cup of tea. And that's okay. We need to be okay with, number one, not being okay, and not being everyone's favorite person. Who cares? Somebody loves you. You are somebody's favorite person. And if you're not, everybody's favorite person, who cares? No big deal. But what I really have elevated from is caring. And I can't say that I necessarily cared, but responding to it, getting upset by it, because in some situations we can't control who we got to be around, right? We can only control how we behave around them and how we respond to their behavior. And when people used to attempt to shrink me, I felt I would shrink. I would feel less than, and I would, shrink basically under the pressure. Under the pressure of the why don't you like me? Why do you feel this way about me? And I actually had someone also say to me earlier on in the week, I think it was a Wednesday, that maybe I suffer from rigidity. And I think this was a huge eye-opener for me, because the fact that I was bothered by walking into conversations about me and questioning why people can't just come talk to me directly, especially when it's something that I can't walk away from, right? It's a situation that it's something I'm building, and I'm so heavily involved in that I cannot just walk away from those, you know what I mean? encounters, I'm going to call them. And when this person said to me that maybe it's rigidity, it dawned on me probably later on that evening, maybe even earlier the next morning, that it likely is. Because you see, I think I'm a good person. I try to leave people better than I found them. I do good deeds because I feel like it should just be human nature. Like, we should just be good people. And I feel like that's morally what I'm supposed to do. And so when I'm doing all these good things and I'm putting myself out there and I'm helping out and I'm doing what I think I need to do, why am I not winning? Like, why are people not appreciating that? Why am I still being hated on? And why are people still making it a goal to shrink me? And why do I still disrupt people's peace? And I realized in that moment, I don't care anymore. I can't please everyone, and that's not my goal. My goal is to be of service. My goal is to help people. My goal is to put my stamp in the world so that they can say that Sasha Michaelides made it a better place. And I gotta stop allowing people that don't see me for me and don't love me for me and don't want me to just love myself out loud. They ain't worth my time. I gotta stop letting them interfere. And what they're doing is truly blocking me from a blessing. But not anymore. I'm inspired. I am ready for more growth, ready for success, ready to drop more of a legacy so that when I'm no longer here, my girls have something to hold on to and something to cherish, and memories that are not going to fade well past, me being here. Pardon me, I'm still suffering from this cold. It's allergies at this point, post-nasal drip, but yeah, that was unnecessary information, but it's the reason I sound like this. But yeah, we all have to do a better job at stopping people to allow people. This is gonna make sense. We all need to do a better job at not allowing people to stop us from loving ourselves and putting our best foot forward so we can become the best versions of ourselves. And we have to stop allowing people to shrink us. Because in so many facets of my life, if I didn't align and I wasn't just compliant with people, they saw me as a threat, or they saw me as difficult because I had a voice, because I didn't just agree. And when you are not agreeable right away and you don't align with certain people immediately, you are seen as the enemy. And let me tell you something, I've never been the person who just says, yes, ma'am. I've never been enslaved so, deeply into any facet of my life, no work, no commitments, no hobbies, no nothing, where I have not spoke up when I didn't agree. And I think people need to understand that people having a voice and having an opinion doesn't make them difficult. It makes them real. And I don't know how to be fake news. Anybody who's worked with me knows I don't know how to be fake news. I can't just suck up to someone, or what I would call lose my dignity to, move ahead, or to just, find alignment. I'm going to have an opinion, and that's okay. And I no longer care, for those who don't care for my opinion. That's what I'm going to say. So, at the end of the day, this is all truly about being in your self-care era, loving yourself and not allowing people to shrink you. And just don't do it. It's not worth it. You be you. Or just remember, at the end of the day, you totally got this. I got this, you got this, we got this. You totally got this.